Love and greetings to you, and this topic is, why is my wife not interested in me sexually anymore? My name is Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation. I've come across this. We've been doing this for almost 23 years. I used to be a divorce mediator, so we come across this all the time. And there's a lot of reasons why your wife is not interested in you sexually anymore, but you know what? It always boils down, believe it or not, to misunderstanding marriage, that we don't understand marriage. Because if we did, we would direct our efforts, our energy, into a way of creating our marriage in such a way that the sexual component would be there. It's there for people who know how to interact with their wives. And look, you might say, hey, I'm putting it all on you. Well, yeah, she's not coming here and going, how come I'm not interested in my husband sexually anymore? You're coming and you're going, why is my wife not interested in me sexually anymore? And I want to give you the knowledge and some things you can do to change that. You can't get her to change that by saying, hey, how come you're not interested in me sexually anymore? What's going on? That will not work. Or by reading some Don Juan type books where, it says to use the right cologne and do this and do that. That stuff doesn't work either. It really doesn't. What does work? Go back to why you married your wife. You didn't marry her for sex. Of course it was part of the equation. It was an expectation, but it was an expectation that was not separated from the real reason why you got married, right? The real reason you got married is because you fell in love with her. She's your soulmate. You recognize that. You want to be with her for the rest of your lives. And you promised her the moon. You promised her everything. Now that doesn't mean that you're not delivering, so she's not delivering. This is where people misunderstand sex in marriage. What I'm saying to you is that there was an expectation on her part of you loving her, being devoted, expressing it in ways that are meaningful to her. We think, well, if I do this and I do that, that doesn't work. I can't tell you what your wife's expectations are, but you are supposed to know what they are. I could tell you some of the things that you need to stop doing. That will help. It won't get you there all the way, but it's really going to help. Number one, never be angry towards your wife, especially, but not even angry in front of her. Anger subconsciously scares the hell out of her. It doesn't make her think you're macho and cool and strong. It scares her because the nature of our relationship on a very deep level, primal level, a primitive level, is that you're her protector. Anger is one of your weapons. When you use your weapon against her, she's not going to want to open up her legs for you and welcome you. She's not going to go, oh, this is not an old Clint Eastwood movie where you rape her and she feels good about it. This is real life. You don't want to use anger in front of her ever again. Second thing you can do, start smiling towards her more. Compliment her. Be nice to her. These, what I'm telling you now, are manifestations of the love that you professed for her. And so you need to learn what is involved here. Now, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. You'll learn a lot. Get one of my books. You'll learn a lot. If your marriage is really in trouble, you get the Course for Men, but I don't get that that's what's going on for you now. You need to learn what makes her tick. And the best way to learn is by paying attention to her. Never ask her. Women are not able to actually articulate what their needs are any more than men are. You need to pay attention. Paying attention is another active expression of love. Listening to her. You have to lay the groundwork. And then we get to sex. What am I talking about? Well, the problem is we've been saturated with this stupid idea of sex being recreational, essentially. But in marriage, it is not supposed to be recreational. We can enjoy it, of course, but it's supposed to be a way of expressing our love, our loyalty, our protection. But when we come at it from, whoa, I'm in pain here, I gotta do that, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because marriage is not a barter system relationship. It's a relationship based on the highest, which is love. And it's supposed to produce happiness like you've never had before. But you gotta learn how. I'm being really honest with you. Hopefully you've already subscribed to the channel. Definitely subscribe, it'll help us. Like the video, visit our website, get into this. We're not like Western psychologists at all. We're all about marriage. That's all that we do with the Marriage Foundation. And we've been doing it for a long time. And what we know through experience, not theory, not new ideas, nothing trendy. So what we share with you is the real deal. And, well, this might be a little sensitive for you to share on social media, but if you want, you can. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I'm glad you stopped by. And if you have more questions, go to our website. There's an Ask a Counselor page. And thanks for stopping by. God bless you, and take care. Thanks.